I coach ADHD professionals, and a lot of my clients come to coaching for the first time thinking that coaching is probably going to help, but not knowing exactly what coaching is, how it works, and that not knowing as someone who has ADHD or is autistic, that can be quite stressful. So as a trauma-informed coach, I try to help reduce my clients' anxiety wherever possible, but I also want to remain flexible because all my clients come to me with such different challenges, different situations, that there is truly no one size fits all. But the first session, I'll usually explain that it usually goes one of a few ways. They might have a very, very clear topic that they want to talk about. They know what they want to talk about. They know what they want to get out of it. And we can just get into a coaching session straight away. Sometimes my clients haven't really talked to anyone completely, openly, and vulnerably with someone who actually understands what the fuck they're talking about and what they're going through and what they're experiencing. So we might just talk and just see what comes up. We might get into the challenges, like what are the things that they're struggling with? Where do they wish that things might be different? And we might eventually get to some topic ideas that they could bring to a future coaching session, because a lot of my clients, they completely space every time they have to suddenly prepare. Because let's be fair, ADHDers, if you are struggling with executive dysfunction, you're probably not preparing for a coaching session. So with all of my clients, we have a digital whiteboard, and if they do have a prioritized list of topics or just want to have a bit of a brain dump, we can pop that into their digital whiteboard. So anytime they just freeze and their brain switches off, we can just open it up and see, oh yeah, what did you actually want to talk about when you originally came to coaching? So that's one way that I try to help my clients reduce stress through the coaching process. A lot of my clients come to coaching not realizing how severely burned out they are. So sometimes, and this is not uncommon, we might actually talk about what neurodivergent burnout is, how it is a health condition, and I might encourage them to speak to their GP. They might need some time off work because they might be so exhausted that the last thing that's going to be good for them right now is trying to brainstorm ideas and strategies about how to do their job better. And my clients who have PDA or who have at least some level of demand avoidance, they might struggle with a question like, what topic do you want to bring to coaching today? Because that might feel too much like a demand, and that also might make them shut down or feel anxious. A lot of my clients are not self-aware about what is going on for them. I know that I used to get asked a lot at work, are you stressed? And I'd always say, no, I'm not stressed. And I would literally be crying in the toilets, sweating, speaking very fast and panicked. But because I have alexithymia and interoception issues, I didn't know until someone would point it out to me. Because if you are late diagnosed and someone asks you, okay, what accommodations do you need? You probably don't have the answer to that. And that question is probably going to be a bit scary and anxiety inducing. So we're trying to figure out what's the right way to approach the topics that you want to bring to coaching, as well as what topics do you want to bring to coaching.